right. So are you a young woman fresh out of university? Do you have an interest in becoming an event or television host? How do you do that? Well, that's a long story, but Tamoy can tell you how she did it. Our current guest is someone just like you who's landed those opportunities. Her name is Tamoy Campbell, and she's a 23-year-old who's making her mark as a multifaceted event and television host, all while preparing to become a lawyer. Joins us this morning to tell us how inspiring TV personalities can transform their dreams into reality. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
That's a mouthful and a half.
Yes.
So let's dial it back a little bit. You are about to finish law school.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then what after that?
Transition into somewhere, whether it be a firm or in government, while at the same time trying to pursue my media interests.
So let's talk a little bit about the media interest.
No problem.
What sparked that love and how long have you had it?
From ever since I knew myself, and I think what sparked it was because I was a chatterbox, and my parents was always fed into that and gave me a lot of opportunities to speak and express myself, starting from church and school. You want somebody to pray, I'm your person. Somebody to do a vote of thanks, that's me. And the more opportunities I had in those spaces, it made it more comfortable to speak and to connect with people.
All right. I mean, a lot of young people who say, I want to break into the industry. So tell me about your journey. How did you break into the industry?
School, I really and truly just started to reach out to person because I was already very involved from the guild president, hall chairs, and said, hey, do you have an event? Do you need somebody to host? I am building my skills and I want to be able to contribute. And it just took one person to take a chance, and then it spreads like wildfire. I know Chancellor Hall is asking you to host something, intramurals over Irving, you're doing something for UE. And then as a law student, the faculty became aware of my skills, and almost every event until I became the president of the Law Society. You wanted something to be done, I was your person. So I used my own space around me and shoot my shot professionally, let people know what I want to do. And then the more you do and the great you do at it, people will then want to take you on.
I like that because I say to young people, sometimes you just want to get to the end of the road. You don't even want to, on your mark, get set, go. You just want to burst the tape.
Yes.
Right. And for me, that sounded like you took the opportunity to build a portfolio.
Yes.
So if someone said, Tamoy, so what have you ever done? You could say, oh, well, I've done this and I've done this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great. Love it.
So Tamoy,
Yes.
what have you ever done? Paris.
So I've hosted things for UE. I became the festival queen, so I did for Kingston and St. Andrews. So I did things for JCDC, Bob Marley Museum/Foundation. That was really interesting. And then I got the opportunity to host the 78th Earth Strong. And then this year I co-hosted with Elaine for the 79th Earth Strong. Outside of that, I now do access at TVJ.
I was waiting on that, yes.
So which is a really big deal for me, having been a quiz player, and I think that's just something that's putting me out there more. I'm on your TV screens on Mondays, so I really love that.
What are the skills that you think, because that's another thing, I meet people and they say, I want to host, but then I really know, I them not have they to host.
Yes.
What do you think are the skills that they need to have?
One, be personable, be respectful. The soft skills are important. So punctuality, just being able to understand what the organizer's expectations are. People see you, but at the end of the day, an organizer is thinking, oh my God, did this person capture the essence of what we wanted? Is our brand well represented? You're there to give us service. So ensure that you're meeting those expectations. Be articulate, be able to be yourself. If cracking a joke isn't your forte, do what works for you. And be able to just enjoy the moment and create an atmosphere where people say, wow, it was good to spend my money come here. It was good to spend my time to come here. I think those are some of the skills people need.
Let's talk a little bit about how you ensure that you are, maintaining a standard. Because that's one of my pet peeves in the industry is that we have a lot of folks who are coming in and looking to come in.
Yes.
And they don't always want to see what the right way is, looking for the quick way,
Yes.
but not necessarily the way to underpin themselves. So investing in training, shoring up your skills, looking at the standard bearers, emulating the good things, getting the good habits. Punctuality is one.
Yes.
But also, if you're working in the industry, you have to know what the fundamentals of the industry are.
That is true.
How important is that aspect of it to you?
Very important. On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe 100, to the extent I've been able to reach out to individuals who I consider to be mentors within the space. I've reached out even to some persons like Dionne Jackson Miller, and she's able to talk to me, Jody and Corey, people who I, really look up to in the space.
Fellow lawyers.
And yes, that's also something that's very intentional. So people already have the knowledge and they're already seasoned in the field, and I'm learning and just coming up. So actively reaching out to them to ask for advice. Hey, I just did something. Could you give me some feedback? Somebody as Faye Ellington, I met her hosting an event and she became someone just in my circle. So when I did auditions, I would just send it to her and ask, could you review it and tell me what you think? And that's what I do, is ensure that the standard is always at 100.
Excellent.
Yeah, I like that. And be open to criticism, and mentorship. That is key. So how important is it, because you're an attorney and you mentioned Jody and Dionne as well, because I like to tell people media is so vast, you can be the specialist on lizards. if you love lizards and you don't want to be in the media, go study about the lizards. How important is that to diversify your skills and who you are?
I think it's really important because we're living in a day and age where you no longer have to be one thing, and the skills are transferable. As a law student, being able to appreciate research and being analytical, that helps when someone asks you to do a panel and you have some heavyweight juggernauts there. You're able to really navigate the conversation, add value yourself based on perhaps your knowledge base, and put it in a way so succinctly that people can understand it. And so my law background assists me in that media capacity, so that I am not just bringing just media essence, but I have some law background that could really add value at the end of the day.
Make it more substantive.
Yes.
Is there any one area that you love the most, or do you love all of it?
I love all of it. All of it.
Yeah. So emceeing, facilitating, moderating, check.
Yes.
Television, check. Other aspirations within the field? Radio, maybe?
Maybe. I'm always open. If the opportunity presents itself, then I will jump at it.
Excellent.
That's how you get ahead in this business. Yes. You be open to opportunities and ready when they come.
Love it. People want to book you. Where do they go?
Well, my LinkedIn, and I have a link in my Instagram bio with all the relevant information, a link to my portfolio, so you can always reach out and contact me.
Excellent, girl. Tamoy Campbell, reach out and contact her and book her. Event, TV host, and soon to be attorney at law.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All the best to you.
Thank you so much.
On your media journey. All right, up next, Off the Shelf with author Marcia Francis. Wives, potential wives, husbands, this is for you. Soon come.
Soldier.
Yes.